builds on the franchise's mythology while introducing a novel twist that ties the narrative to the concept of lineage. This isn't just about random strangers escaping a disaster, it's about a family caught in death's crosshairs, which adds a layer of emotional stakes that feels refreshingly new. The cast is a standout feature, bringing both fresh faces and familiar names to the table. Caitlin Santa-Wana anchors the film as Stefani, delivering a performance that's equal parts vulnerable and determined. She's supported by a talented ensemble, including Teo Briones, Richard Harmon, Owen Patrick Joyner, Anna Law, and Breck Bassinger, each bringing their own flavor to the story. Then there's Tony Todd, reprising his iconic role as William Bloodworth, the enigmatic coroner who's been a staple of the franchise. Todd's presence is a bittersweet highlight, especially given his passing in November 2024, and the film pays tribute to him with a touching dedication. His scenes carry a weight that resonates with fans, offering cryptic wisdom about the nature of fate without giving away too much. Thematically, Bloodlines * dives deeper into the idea of legacy and how the past shapes the present. It explores questions of fate versus free will, asking whether we can truly outrun what's destined for us. The film doesn't shy away from the franchise's existential dread, but it also injects moments of levity and humanity that make the characters relatable. You'll find yourself rooting for them, even as you know the odds are stacked against them. The story also touches on the ripple effects of choices made long ago, showing how actions in one generation can reverberate through time. It's a clever evolution of the series' core premise, making it feel like a natural continuation while expanding the lore in exciting ways. Visually, Bloodlines is a feast for the eyes, especially for those lucky enough to catch it in IMAX. Filmed in Vancouver from March to May 2024, the movie takes full advantage of its grand scale, with sweeping shots of towering structures and intimate close-ups that capture the characters' fear and determination. The cinematography, paired with a dynamic soundtrack, creates a pulse-pounding experience that keeps you glued to the screen. The sound design is particularly noteworthy, especially in formats like Dolby Atmos, where every creak, crash, and whisper amplifies the tension. For those who experienced it in D-Box, the moving seats added an extra layer of immersion, making you feel like you're right in the middle of the action. The film's pacing is another strength, clocking in at 109 minutes and 40 seconds, making it the longest entry in the franchise. Yet, it never feels bloated. The directors know exactly when to ramp up the tension and when to give you a moment to breathe. The opening sequence, in particular, is a masterclass in building suspense, setting the tone for what's to come without revealing too much. From there, the story unfolds with a mix of quiet, character-driven moments and high-octane sequences that keep you guessing. The filmmakers have a knack for turning mundane objects and settings into sources of dread, a hallmark of the series that's executed with precision here. One of the most exciting aspects of Bloodlines is how it caters to both longtime fans and newcomers. For those who've followed the franchise since its debut in 2000, there are plenty of nods to the past, callbacks to iconic moments and themes that feel like a love letter to the series. But you don't need to have seen the previous films to enjoy this one. The story is crafted to be accessible, with enough context provided to bring new viewers up to speed without feeling like a history lesson. The directors have spoken about the goal to make the film unpredictable, even for those familiar with the * Final Destination * formula, and they succeed in keeping you on edge, wondering what twist awaits around the next corner. The production values are top-notch, reflecting the care put into reviving a franchise that hadn't seen a new entry since 2011. After the success of